Absolutely amazing. Every year that I come here, it seems like there's a newest, greatest, craziest thing out there. And explain exactly what we have going on here, and this show actually entails, and it's huge. I want to kind of just share with you what I was set out to do in this video. That's really kind of explain a business perspective, what Nerium is all about, what it means, where we're going, why men should be 100% interested in this. Today is Tuesday afternoon in Hong Kong. I've been here since last Wednesday. This is the third show that I've attended. Each of the shows are 2 to 3 days long, each of them this big in scope. You really start grasping the enormity of the scale of this worldwide market that we are really just beginning to embark on with Nerium. As most of you know that will be watching this video, we opened in 2011. August of 2011, first full calendar year, at 100 million in 2012. Over the last 3 years, we've done over $1 billion in revenue, which just kind of gives you an understanding of that. We started out in the U.S., expanded into Mexico, then into Canada. Last year, matter of fact, while I was at this show, we had our first regional event in Seoul. After this year we've opened up Japan. In 2 days, we'll be opening up Australia. What's really unique about this environment here is that there are people from literally all over the world. I've met people from the EU, from Africa, from Asia, Australia, New Zealand, obviously the America. And to kind of give you an idea, there was a purpose of why I opened up iGlobal 2 years ago. What he wanted to do, I really started asking myself questions, and one of the things of my mentors early on was Robert Kiyosaki. Read all his books, had the opportunity to travel with him back in '04. And one of the things he always used to say is like, those who ask the best questions will get the best answers. And so, I started asking myself, well, how can I take advantage of those markets? And so I came up with the idea of sourcing products out of China in order to facilitate buyers in the U.S. and put a business plan in place. I took it to market. One of the things we did last year was source a product for a company, one of our first clients, which is a new smartwatch. This year we're here to source some smart home technology, but then I'm also looking at the new virtual reality world. And I came to the show looking to learn about the VR world and to find suppliers that would allow me to bring it back to the States. Our global legacy team, we've got some dynamic aspects to it, attributes that we want to be able to capitalize on. So, what we want to do is to be able to accomplish something where we have additional contact points traveling the world for you, different personalities that are going to be able to maybe resonate with a broader range of your potential brand partners. And I want to be able to assure all of our team out there that if you have contacts or you develop contacts, that we will do whatever we can to make sure that we facilitate your ability to be able to develop those contacts. All I say, for anybody looking at this, evaluating whether or not the Nerium opportunity is going to be correct for you, we will be a multi-billion-dollar company. We will eventually, expand into probably 40 plus markets worldwide. One of the things, I've been here, like I said, for a week now, but literally all over the world. And what's different between other points in the world as opposed to the United States is that the preconception in the U.S. of our business model is a negative preconception. The one thing that you have to understand is that the rest of the world does not view our business model in the same light that the United States views it. And the excitement level of some of these people that I've talked to, and again, these are entrepreneurs. I put myself in this situation, so it is a different character than what we may normally on a day-to-day basis encounter. But again, how'd I get here? You know, this process for me started 2 years ago when I first started thinking about this business model, and that was just the next phase. Okay, this was the next phase. 4 years ago, you know, I made the decision for my family to jump on board with it because I recognized the of Jeff Olson and where he was going and what the science behind the Nerium product line actually meant. I made that decision. I jumped on board, and then we started looking in the discussions about expanding worldwide. So I started asking myself, you know, how do we do this? How do I maximize what I know is about to happen with Nerium? And this might not be the same type of business model for everybody. So I don't know where you're at, or you know, in the process. If you're already a brand partner, if you're just evaluating what Nerium's all about. All I can share with you is my story. What I'm doing here is just, again, another stream of income, which in our industry we always talk about. All I would encourage all of you to do, especially all of you potential brand partners that might be viewing this, understand the business of it, but understand at the same time it's just a lot of fun. The results that we get from our products are amazing. The relationships that we develop over the years with our brand partners in our organization, as well as brand partners that we've met from all over the country and now all over the world. And all I would challenge anybody is to start asking yourself better questions. What do you need to do? How can you leverage me that I can relate better for you and helping you build your business? Jump on board with us, and if you're already on board, just start asking yourself the better questions, and let's go tackle the world together.